What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, this clip here from this podcast is very interesting. It comes from an Asian young woman who is pretty much talking about passport bros. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to play this clip early on, and then we're going to come back.
I deserve to have a traditional wife. They want to go be a passport bro. And I'm like, bro, you're fat, you're broke, you don't deserve a traditional wife. You need to level up. The same way they want a traditional girl. The girl, she's going to be way more traditional back in my country. So trust me, she's not marrying you for love. She's marrying you for your green card. So
are you against passport bros or?
I understand the fundamentals of it for those who have done everything in life to make sure they are a man. But if you're not a man, I don't think you deserve that, honestly. If you don't have your life together, what makes you think you know how to appreciate a traditional wife? If some other guy who's living here who's never had an idea of what a male figure is in his life, he's going based off of whatever little content he picks from the internet. He's saying, well, I want a traditional wife. But therefore, he doesn't even have like a credit score. He doesn't even have like his life in check. He's still driving the hoopty from high school. But you want a traditional girl. Like, what happens when you bring that girl over here? You're going to basically make her a Western woman, and she's going to realize, like, this guy really doesn't have his shit together. Now she's going to cheat on you.
Now, guys, you've heard what she had to say. Now, let me just say this. Of course, there are a lot of brothers who do not fit the profile in which she's talking about. But it was interesting to hear an Asian woman talk about the passport bros who are black. Passport bros are a black group. There are no white passport bros. There are no Asian passport bros. Those are black passport bros. And in her mind, you're fat or they are broke and nobody is marrying you for you. They're marrying you for your money. And I'm not saying that every Asian woman feels that way. We know that they don't. But pretty much it is a temperature check for a lot of ladies. And this isn't the first time I heard this from Asian ladies and non-blacks. It's pretty much how they would feel about certain elements of black men. And I'm going to just tell you what I honestly feel. Now you're, able to do whatever you want to do. But for me, for those brothers who live in Thailand, I've talked to them, and I've noticed there's a difference between me in Africa and them in Thailand. And the difference that I've noticed is that they feel like they will never fully be accepted over there, right? And at least in Africa, you have the opportunity of possibly blending in. There's a great opportunity for a lot of ownership. I'm not saying it's not available in Thailand, but you're just not them. And also, every black man is not fat or broke to passport bro. I get it. But it just kind of lets you know what she's trying to say about black men. She never prefaced the point that passport bros or some of them are fat or some of them are broke. And none of those people on that podcast tried to correct her. Which for me meant, in that short clip that I saw, there was no objection to what she was talking about. Now, it could have been that they thought about it, but they didn't say it. And there's a little bit of subtle racism in that. And I'm going to tell you what keeps me faithful to the black and working with black people. I've worked with black content creators. I've only worked with black content creators in this business. I'm never going to do anything different than that. Is because nobody will ever be able to say about me or any of the black men of my ilk that we dare leave the diaspora that we are from to go over to somebody else who is a non-black or non-African and pursuing their women. My message to her is keep them. Like, what do we need yours for? I remember even being in Poland. I was in Poland for 6 years. So many brothers used to hit me up. We have a lot of brothers who are sellouts. And of course, they were always emailing me. What's going on with the white queens over there, brother? Trying to come over there and play in the snow, brother. And I would respond like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you even talking about? Like, I live here, yes. I go to school, yes. But what is this playing in the snow? I don't play in no snow. I'm a pro-black. Some of the pro-blacks couldn't even believe it. Like, man, come on, man. You should at least knock at least one of them. These pro-blacks talking. You should at least get you some vanilla over there, brother. I'm like, nah, brother, hold on, man. Take this dashiki off, brother. One. But my response to them, whoever asked me, and even Polish people that want to know, like, why I wasn't dating, most Africans love, or black people love dating white women. I said, because these women are for you. They not for me. Those women belong to your community. You keep them. If I date somebody over here, I'll go get me somebody black. If I'm going to do some cheek clapping over here, it's going to be somebody black. You keep your women. They belong to you. If I was in Black America, now I'm not going to say I wouldn't date somebody outside of the African American community, because I have, but I'm not going outside the diaspora. I'll get me an African American. I can get me a Caribbean. I can get me one of these nice looking Ugandans or Rwandese or whatever, Ethiopians. So, the world is open for your boy over here, okay? So for me, I don't need your chicks, because I have a feeling, brothers, although I cannot prove it, I know everybody's not like that. That is how they tend to feel. And I don't even want to have that sort of animosity. I could deal with that better from somebody from the diasporic community. If you were Ghanaian or Nigerian or Ugandan or whatever, I can deal with that better. But I can deal with that very well. That's nothing to deal with for me. But somebody of a whole other community talking about me like that, hell no. No, absolutely not. I got too much pride in my blackness, in my history, who I am. No. And I just wish, and I cannot tell black men what to do. But I just wish the brothers will really look at, firstly, developing your own business community where you would have the money to go ahead and train your women up in the way, like, I'm not trying to say, train, but lead your women in the black world, because our woman is just as beautiful as anybody else's. We have over 1 billion to choose from in the black world. We got all if it's face, if it's top, if it's bottom, we got all of that. They can damn sure have some babies, so we ain't worried about that. And the sex drive, well, y'all already know how that goes, so we ain't got to worry about none of that. So we ain't missing no meals over here, bruh. There's a lot of cheek clapping going down over on the black side. It's been happening for years, all right? And the reason why I feel like this lady is talking like this, because it's been too many times where, unfortunately, we have some of our brothers, they will deal with some of these Asian women or white women. Then some of you brothers will make them emboldened. You going around telling them the issues outside of the community. They don't need to know it, but you're a simp, so you're going to go tell them, black women make fun of me. I don't like black women. This, that, and the other. Then you out there sound like you're crazy and you're insane. So then when you go out there and do that, and so many of y'all be in their inbox, oh, you're exotic and everything else. And so when you go out there and you talk crazy like that, you make them feel better than what they should feel about themselves. So they go out there and they say, well, all of y'all that go over there are fat and all. And it's not the only time I've seen that. But that is what is going on in these streets. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jack said, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you subscribe bell. I'm out.